Good afternoon, good day, good evening. It's Travon Smith with the Real Estate Experience, something we like to bring to you weekly with realtors and people from the real estate world. So we'll be doing this 15 minutes of hot shots to the people, we have relationships with. If you're interested in getting on the show or letting us know, please don't hesitate to subscribe or hit us in the link below. Today, it's not about me. It's about my man, Mr. Cris. I've been knowing him for a while. Great real estate agent. Cris, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a mortgage lender.
Mortgage lender.
Yes. So I'm Cris Pacheco. I operate out here in South Orange County. I
Uh-huh.
live in San Juan Capistrano, and my office is in downtown San Clemente. But I grew up in the IE in Chino,
Okay.
I know that area well. Still do a lot of business out there, but I'm my primary focus in VA, so veterans and self-employed borrowers. Um, using special programs to get self-employed borrowers qualified for a home.
But Cris, when I first met you, you was a realtor.
Nah, I
You was
never.
never a realtor? I
No,
thought you was a realtor, man. Okay,
no,
I knew you was doing the lending part, but I also thought you was a realtor as well. But I
no.
I did know that you were always specializing in VA loans.
Yes, yeah. So I just do the VA loans, and no, I work with a lot of different realtors like yourself, and
Okay.
I concentrate on the I don't really agree with the guys that try to do both, honestly, man. Because
Okay. I,
I
I want I want to talk a little bit about that and get your opinion. How long have you've been in the business, and why is your specialty VAs? I kind of know, but I want you to talk to our listeners a little bit.
so when I got out of the Marine Corps, I had a digital marketing business, which I still got. My partner Nick runs it full time, basically, and he's based at Rancho Cucamonga. So um, when I was getting out, my mom worked already in the industry,
Mhm.
and my family. I grew up in the industry, so I didn't want anything to do with it. I saw the ugly side of it. When the market correction in '07, '08. Um, but Basically, my mom just saw what we were doing with other businesses, and she was like, how can you help me with my own? So I said, well, let me check it out. I had no idea about real estate or mortgage lending marketing. Basically, that spiraled, like, this is beginning of 2018, like end of 2017, beginning of 2018. I started I started getting my mom leads, and then I got her office leads with the man. Then I did a lunch and learn for her realtor partners.
Okay.
That led me to a 150 office agent office out in Whittier, Caldwell Banker Alliance.
Okay.
Now my one of my assistants was actually like a past contact from that era. So I was teaching social media classes and helping with agents getting like running their ads, paying, basically just giving them like the runaround how to brand themselves more and
Okay.
how to do more guerrilla marketing. So I learned basically how to generate business, at least from the online aspect, and I just kind of got good at it, and the window kind of opened up to become a loan officer. And this was like right before the pandemic hit. Like I had just gotten my hours, and so officially licensed next month's going to be 2 years. Um, and I've done some good business. Now to answer your question, why VA? Well, that was like the lowest hanging fruit that I had, um, because I was in the Marine Corps and I graduated from a program from USC for veterans. So I already knew agents from just my social media days. So that's why I kind of oriented towards the lending side. And the lowest hanging fruit for me was veterans and veteran realtors. And I was very fortunate. I had a good reputation in the military. I started getting referrals directly to me first, so I started handing them out, and that's how I got my first realtor connections that are,
Okay.
consistently flooding me now. So, um, it's been a journey. Started off with 2 deals on average a month, 3 deals, 4 deals, five. This month's gonna be my biggest. Eight. I got 8 purchases, and that were scheduled to close this month. So
Congratulations. That's
Oh,
a
thank you,
that's a
brother.
big deal. As people,
Yeah, no
you know,
refis, no refis.
hey, the people in the real estate world know that takes a lot of hard work, dedication,
Yeah.
and and marketing to get those inquiries, whether relationship or leads or whatnot.
And yeah, I'm in Orange County, dog. So like people like have been doing business with their lenders for 15, 20 years, so it's kind of hard to, take people off of that. And realtors out here, they've had their lending relationships for a long time. So it's been very competitive, but the competitive atmosphere or the competitive climate out here has kind of molded me to level up.
Mhm. But for the people that may be listening, once again, this Travon Smith with the real estate experience. Hey, this dude Chris is somebody you can sit down on lunch with, and he wins you over. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need a drink. You just have a lemonade. I mean, you just win. The smile. I see the guns on you right now. You know what I'm saying? So I know you out there killing
I'm
them,
on
man.
that. I'm on that Gary Bryant
I,
program.
I see. Shout out to the USC Trojans. We got a lot of family over there. But I want to get kind of back to one of what you had said. You're not a big fan of people doing the real
Yeah,
realtor slash lending. I just want to kind of pick your brain about that part.
I know that there's probably gonna be some dude that's gonna call me and bash me after they see this, man. But
You know
and
how
big
it goes, man.
and big props to anybody who's doing that. I know some brokers that do it, and they make good money. They're able to do both sides of the deals and everything. I guess like I worked. So when I first started working for in the industry at Cross Country Mortgage, like and I don't want to drop any names, but I saw literally like the best in Orange County, like the highest producer in Orange County. And he kind of told me that like people that do that, they can never like master, like truly master, because the lending game, just the products and the amount of stuff that is out there for a mortgage lender, it's endless, man. Like the interest rates, and this bank has this program, this bank has that
Mhm.
program. So being able to be a solution maker for realtors and their buyers is essential. And I don't know, I just like I like I couldn't do when everybody was doing refis and it was going all crazy. I thought it was a curse back then, but I've learned that it's been a blessing because it taught me how to be a great purchase lender, like how to develop relationships with realtors, how to get money into their pocket. I couldn't be doing that and learning those skills and developing my realtor relationships or referral partner relationships from like CPAs, attorneys, financial planners, other businesses, politicians. I couldn't do that if I was a realtor as well, if that made sense.
No, it
So
does make sense. It does make sense.
so that's where, and I kind of have stuck in my lane. And some of these realtors, they've got big brands, especially in the veteran industry. So when they say, "Hey, I'm gonna refer you over to my lender, Chris," they already come with like big. I don't know. It's like a lot of trust because they're getting referred over.
Yes, sir.
And I thrive in that pressure, dog.
Yeah, I know you do. You're a game time player. You're someone. If you're out there looking for a lender, for self employment, am I correct? Self employment and,
Self-employment and VA, yeah.
and
And I'm a
VA
Spa- and,
loans.
I'm a Spanish speaker too. So a lot of lenders, a lot of realtors, they know me as a Spanish speaker lender as well.
and,
So
and that's
and
and that's
that's
definitely beneficial. Like I said, if you're a realtor out there looking for another lender, in which we all looking for a handful of lenders, which we could, because those programs are so essential to have a lender says, "Oh, I have this program, I have this program," and like me, I've come from the back end studying with a lender as well, and
yeah,
it's a lot on your plate to know those programs. But
yeah.
I kudos to you guys. I respect the lending process. Chris, won't you go ahead and give them your information and where people can reach you at?
So phone number 909-534-0238. Still got my IE number. Um, Email address Chris, so CRIS, no H on it, CRIS at PachecoTeamLoans.com. You can find me on Instagram at the Cris Pacheco as well. LinkedIn, you can look at my reviews by Googling me on Zillow or Google reviews. So I'm fairly out there. But if you want to hit up Trey and send him my number, we can do that. And I'd
We'll make
love
sure.
to.
We'll
Uh,
definitely make sure, if you don't mind, we'll put your phone number and your email in the link below this show so people can have easy access to you. I want to get out of here with one question. We got a couple minutes. We got about 5 minutes left.
yeah.
What's some advice that you would give to veterans? Because I know all veterans like, oh, I got the VA loan, so it's 0% down. What's some things about the VA loan or programs that you know about that like if I brought you a veteran, they may not know about? Because all I hear from veterans are 0% down, 0% down, and is that all there is to know about the veteran programs?
I,
Or
I would say yes, that's one part. One big misconception is that the closing costs are covered as well. Now it was just a common practice that sellers used to, with when there was a buyer's market, they used to just cover on behalf because they were more desperate to get the home sold.
yeah,
That obviously hasn't been going on now. The interest rates have been higher, and there's a lot of fear in the market from buyers. So with that being said, like right now, I would say for veterans, it's a great time to purchase because you're not going up against, 15 other offers anymore, and there was a lot of guys, especially active duty, that were having a hard time getting their offers accepted. I think at one point I had 55 pre-approved buyers, and I would say like 35 of them were VA loans,
okay,
and they couldn't get into homes because they couldn't compete against 50, $60,000 over asking price.
yes, sir.
So I always tell buyers this, like in the current climate, like when if we're already halfway to a recession with the GDP and everything. If the interest rates drop again, which they're predicted to in 2023, yeah, middle of 2023, if they drop again, it will explode the real estate market. And yeah, the interest rate will be lower, but you're gonna have to cough up a lot of money to compete again, right? So that's what happened during COVID. So with all that being said, right now, and if this goes for anybody who's like doesn't have a lot, they have enough for the down payment, the reserves, and the closing costs. Like right now is the time. Like strike it while it's hot. Like you're not gonna see the prices. There are some markets like in the high desert. I think in some parts of Riverside County, you're seeing some prices trickle down. But like if you're in Orange County, LA County, the very still San Diego County, you're still very desirable places to live. Like don't expect this complete meltdown of values of prices, because it's hard to get a loan now. There's a lot of qualifications, and there's a lot of, like, Fannie and Freddie Mac have been very stringent and adding more guidelines, and it's you can't just walk into a bank and get a loan anymore. You have to go through a full underwritten process. And yeah, that's kind of just my spiel. And I work with I'm going to be the incoming president for the Veterans Association of Real Estate Professionals.
Okay, look at you, man.
Yeah, so it's an
Congratulations
OC
to you.
chapter. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, thank you, man. And I'm involved with a lot of organizations around here. But um, with that being said, our whole concentration is on sustainable home ownership, financial literacy, and education and economic opportunity, right? For wealth creation. So I have to say this because I already know it's an issue. Like only it's a very small percentage of veterans that actually even use their VA loan. So if you're not using your VA loan, you earned it. Like you pay zero down payment. And I always say this: the fact that you raise your hand up and you swore to you put your life on for this country, that's your down payment right there. So
Chris, we
you
got Chris. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Because when you were talking, I just thought about something. But go ahead and finish that because I got a quick question for you.
no, go ahead. No, I
I
was
was,
done. I'm just
I was
saying.
just wondering off the brain, how is there a minimum amount of years that you have to serve in order to be qualified for the VA loan?
Only 90 days of active duty
Okay,
service.
so there is a minimum of 90 days, but for the most part, 90, I'm pretty sure 95% or greater serve more than that.
Yeah,
So, hey,
during wartime, and it's 180 during peacetime.
okay,
So technically, we're still in wartime right now.
okay. So hey, that's a great fact right there by my man Chris. Cris, go ahead and we're going to get out of here. Once again, it's Travon Smith with the Real Estate Experience. We do 15 minutes with the hottest people that, that come across our page. If you're interested, let us know, comment, get at Cris, let him know. We'll have all this information below. But Cris, for the people that's just listening and want to write it down live as you're talking, go ahead and give them your information one more time for me, please.
Phone number, you guys can call me, open 24/7, 909-534-0238. And my email address, CRIS at Pacheco, PACHECO, teamloans.com. And you can find me on Instagram at Cris Pacheco, Cris Pacheco on LinkedIn, Cris Pacheco on Facebook, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate you bringing me on.
I appreciate you, and I definitely want to check back in with you, so don't go too far, but keep us updated, man. And we'll definitely talk offline. But man, salute to you and the soldiers out there and all the vets, and we appreciate your time today, man.
All right, brother. Thanks for having me.
Have a good one, man.
You too, man.